Hello and welcome back to yet another vlog. If you couldn't tell by the title, this week's video is a little reading vlog, and specifically I'm trying to read as many audiobooks as I can today and tomorrow. It's Saturday, it's like 9 a.m. I started my morning off by going to Trader Joe's and I started my very first audiobook. I'm reading Against the Current by Olivia Matthews. I am about, let's see, I've listened to 2 hours and 21 minutes, but that's on 2 times speed. That's the only way that I ever listen to audiobooks. So I'm about 30% into it, and I have 2 hours and 37 minutes left to listen to. I decided to do this because I was looking at my Libro FM, which is an audiobook platform where the audiobooks that you buy directly support independent bookstores versus getting them from like Audible, which supports Amazon. And I get free audiobooks from them every single month as part of their influencer program, which is so amazing and I'm so grateful. And I've been in this program for many years now, so I have 45 audiobooks currently downloaded that I haven't read yet, which is a lot. I have finished 86. The number definitely is a little bit higher than I would like. I like to have a very small, like, unread TBR because it just stresses me out when I have too many books that I need to read. So we're gonna go through and we're gonna try to read as many of the shorter books as we can and just see how much I can actually read in 2 days. I've also just been in a bit of a funk. I have so much going on at work, so I've been starting very early, staying on late every single day. It has been just non-stop, and reading has really taken a back burner. I am barely physically reading, I'm barely listening to audiobooks, like I just haven't made the time for it. So I really want to just catch up on my Goodreads goal and get a bunch of books read this weekend. So right now it's like 9 a.m. I am going to the mall in like an hour or two. I really want to get as much cleaning in my room done as possible though, and I have a couple of little errands and chores to do throughout the day, so it's gonna be great to listen to my audiobook while I do that, and I'll take you with me. Okay, I'm now at the mall. I am going to watch a movie in like 15 minutes. I'm watching Sinners today by myself. After the like really long work week that I had, I just needed something that was like a self-care day for myself. I also did a little bit of damage. I have to try everything on when I get home. I'm just like too hot right now to have to try stuff on in the stores, so I haven't done that, but I will give you guys a haul when I get back. And I just grabbed some Chick-fil-A for lunch before I go into the movie so that I'm not sitting there hungry, because it's at like an odd time. It's at lunchtime at like noon, so by the time that it's over I'm gonna be starving. So I was like, let me just eat beforehand. But I have 1 hour left of my audiobook. I've been listening on my commute and while I was walking around, so we're almost done with book number 1. I also thought that it was a romance book, and I didn't realize it's more of like a contemporary mystery thriller vibe. Like there's a murder in it, which I wasn't expecting, but I'll give you guys my full thoughts when I'm done. I made it back from the mall and the movie. I watched Sinners. It was really good, except it was really hard to just like stay focused in the theater because the mall does not have AC right now, and so it was so hot in there. The guy like warmed me when I walked in, but I was like, oh, it'll be fine because the rest of the mall was pretty warm too. But actually sitting in that theater, it was so hot, and I had eaten lunch right before, so I didn't buy anything there. And I wish I at least grabbed a water to have because I was very parched. But besides that, I now have 40 minutes left of Against the Current. I don't think cozy mysteries are the vibe for me. I just don't really like them that much. I haven't read many, so I don't know. I can't really judge them too hard, but it's probably not my favorite book in the entire world. I'm gonna keep reading while I actually try on all the stuff that I got, but I thought that I would do a haul for you first. So I went to a couple of places. One of the spots that I went to was Sephora for the Kayali perfume. This is my favorite perfume of all time. I usually just get the vanilla one, and I've restocked that like 3 times I think at this point. So I went for a different scent this time. I got the bubblegum one. No, I got the marshmallow one. And it smelled so good. And I got a smaller size. This one I'm mostly going to use for travel. I'm going to Brazil with my friends in a couple of weeks, and all of my other perfumes are just a little too big. And so I wanted something that I could bring with me on that trip. I am obsessed. They just smell so good. So worth it. I also went to H&M and Uniqlo, and I didn't try on any of the clothes, but I mostly just picked up a lot of basics. So from Uniqlo, I got 2 t-shirts. Actually, I guess technically 3. I got 2 different styles. I got these 2 mini t-shirts in black and white, just because I always need basic t-shirts. I live in these in the summer, so refreshing on a white t-shirt is a necessity, and then black is just a staple. And then I just got this Airism cotton t-shirt. It's just more of a relaxed, bigger, baggier, but also has some structure to it t-shirt. And I just wanted to give it a try because I've actually never had any of their t-shirts before, but I've heard really good things. And then this shirt really caught my eye. I thought that it was just so cute. It's just like a boat neck shirt. I really liked the like texture and material of it. I feel like this is like so in right now, so I wanted to give it a try. And I thought that that would go really nice with this satin skirt, which I thought would just be a good thing to have. I have a cheetah print one that I wear all the time, so I thought just a plain one would go well in my wardrobe, and I know that I'm gonna get so much use out of it. Next we have H&M, and I never go into H&M anymore because it's just not convenient for me to go. So I was like a kid in the candy store there. I got this dress, which I just think is so cute, and it'll be so nice. I like easy things like this to wear in the summer. Just throw it on and it'll be perfect for my trip. And then I also got a pair of linen shorts. I have a pair of linen pants, but I don't have any shorts, and I feel like these can just be styled so many different ways, and they're just so comfortable and lightweight for the summer. To go with that, I got a couple of tops. We have this one, which is just this like knitted, cute little top. And then this tank top, which might be a little too small on me, but I've had different variations of this shirt from them over the years, and I wear it to the ground. Like, I get so much use out of them, and I loved the little cutout details. I thought that it would be cute with the linen shorts. So that's everything that I got. I'm gonna keep listening to the audiobook and finish it right now while I try all of this on and see if it fits before I realize I actually have to return some of it. It's 4 p.m. We are 1 book down in this 48-hour reading challenge. I finished Against the Current. I'm gonna give it like 3 stars. I just don't think cozy mysteries are for me. It was enjoyable enough, but a little predictable, and I just didn't care for the characters as much as I hoped for. But now I'm gonna start Friends Like These by Meg Rossoff. I was looking through which audiobooks are the shortest, and this one's only 4 hours and 31 minutes, which means that at 2 times speed, it'll be like just a little over 2 hours, so I can get this done. I'm gonna go to the gym right now, listen to it for probably about like 45 minutes to an hour, and then finish it up when I get back. And we can cross off 2 books today, and then hopefully start a third, finish it tomorrow, and then we'll see, maybe another 1 or 2 after that. So I'm excited. I'm gonna have to take a break from reading at some point though, because I know I'm gonna get a little burnt out. So we'll do some other things in between, but for now I'm gonna head to the gym and start book number 2. 6 o'clock now. I have just over an hour left of the audiobook, but I need a break from just listening to audio all day long. So I'm going to work on my Substack post for tomorrow. I have been putting that off for quite a while. I actually haven't published a Substack post in 3 weeks now, I think. So I'm very overdue because I've just been, again, like I mentioned, so busy and burnt out. And every single day after work, I couldn't find the time to actually write. But I'm determined to get it up for tomorrow. So I'm going to spend like 30 to 45 minutes on that. And then I'm going to do my skincare and I'm going to shower and I'm going to listen to the audiobook while I do that, just to get closer to getting it done. And then we'll see what the rest of the night will be like. I don't have any other plans. I have some plans with my friend tomorrow. We're just going to go to a coffee shop and like do a nice long walk. But other than that, the world is my oyster. So I'll probably get a lot more reading done tomorrow because I won't have any errands that I'm running the way that I did today. Alright, it is now like 7 p.m. and I still have like a little less than an hour of this audiobook, but I'm not like loving it as much as I had hoped I would. It's not like really drawing me in or making me want to keep reading. So I think I'm going to stop for the night, and I think I'm going to watch a little bit of Temptation Island, which is my newest reality show that I'm watching on Netflix. I've been in a really big reality phase because I'm just like so tired that I don't want to do anything else, and reality is just so easy to put on. So that's been the show I'm watching. I have like 3 or 4 episodes left, so I want to watch a couple of those and maybe I'll listen to another few minutes before I go to sleep. But this is my last update for the night, and I'll let you know how I do tomorrow. We'll probably switch gears to, I know, the next book that I'm going to read, and then maybe a nonfiction. So those should be both quick reads, so we'll see. Hello, it is now Sunday. It's like almost 8 a.m. I am going to be heading out to meet my friend Danielle for our coffee and walk this morning in a little bit. But I got up around 6:30 and I finished reading the last book, Friends Like These. I gave it 3 stars. It was another one that I just wasn't loving. I just couldn't really get into the story or the characters, but it is what it is. The story basically was this like coming of age novel about a girl who moved to New York City for the first time for the summer for an internship that she had at a like newspaper. I had really high hopes because that seems like things that I would love. Like, I love anything about writing and journalism. It's what I also majored in, so I thought that it would be really interesting and something I could relate to, but I just didn't love the characters. The end was a little bit of a plot twist, but I think it needed a little bit more depth for me. That said, I did start my next book. It's Before We Forget Kindness, which is the 5th book in the Before the Coffee Gets Cold series. I read the 1st, 2nd, and 4th one, and I couldn't get the 3rd one on audiobook anywhere or even borrow it, so I had to hold on that. But every single one you can kind of read on its own. There are a few characters that come back and forth, but it's totally fine if you don't read them in order. I definitely do want to read the 3rd one eventually, but we're reading the 5th one now. I have 2 hours and 9 minutes left, so I'm going to keep listening as I wait before I leave, and then as I walk to meet my friend. Hello, it is almost noon now. I just made it back from my little coffee date with Danielle. We walked around for a little bit and then just sat and chatted, which was so nice because I haven't seen my friends in so long, so I'm glad that we got to do that. And I just got back and made some lunch while listening to the same audiobook. I have 1 hour and 7 minutes left to read. And the key to listening to audiobooks is you can't be doing nothing, which I feel like a lot of people don't realize. Like, I have to be doing something to like occupy my hands while I'm listening, because that's how I stay focused. If I'm just sitting, my mind starts to wander. So it has to be things that don't require you to think. Like, for example, I'm always cooking or painting my nails or cleaning my room. And so I have 2 more tasks left that I need to get done today. One is washing my hair brushes and my makeup brushes. I try to do this at least once a month, and I've been putting this off for quite some time now. I think the last time I did it was like 2 months ago. So I definitely need to do it because they're getting a little gross. And then last weekend, my friend Olivia came over and we had a little craft night, and I made this little clay dinosaur. And then also, I don't know if it's focusing because my eyes are in it. I made a little pasta. Here's the dinosaur in case it didn't focus before. And I've been letting them air dry all week, and now I'm going to paint them. I think I might turn them into little magnets to go on my fridge. My roommate and I have a ton of magnets on our fridge and little things on there, and it looks super cute. So I thought that these would be fun additions. So I need to paint them, let them dry, and then put like a acrylic spray over them to just like seal them. And then eventually I'll have to buy some magnets to put on because I don't have any. But those are my plans. And then I have hot yoga tonight at 6 p.m. So I'll keep listening on my walk there and back. I also got this Woobles crochet kit. The Woobles team sent this to me, which was so nice, and I am really trying to lean into hobbies and doing things outside of being on my phone. So I'm excited and have been wanting to learn how to crochet forever. I don't know if I'll get to this today, but we'll see. We'll see if I end up doing that. I think that'll be another thing. It might require a little bit more thinking at first, so I might not be able to listen too much, at least at the start, but once I get the hang of it, I might be able to put the audiobook back on. So yeah, let's try to finish this in about the next hour or so. I just finished Before We Forget Kindness. It's like almost 1:30 now, and I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars. Those books are so sad. Like, there's just, I love how well the stories all weave together, and there's just something that always reminds you, like, to not take the moment and time that you have for granted, and I love that. And they're very hopeful despite being a little sad. Like, it's very bittersweet, but I did enjoy it. I am now so tired though. Like, I just want to lay down and watch some YouTube videos. But the next book that I'm going to read is Happy to Help. This one is like essays about people pleasing, which I can so relate to. And it's almost 7 hours at 1 times speed, so it'll be like 3.5 hours at 2 times speed. I don't think I'm going to finish it today, but I'm going to read as much as I can. But we did read 3 books and are about to start a 4th one, so I would call this definitely a success. It's more than I've read in a really long time, so proud of that. But now I'm going to just relax for a little bit, watch some YouTube, maybe even take a nap before my hot yoga class at 6. All right, we reached the end of day 2 of this 48-hour reading vlog. I was able to listen to 1 hour and 31 minutes of Happy to Help. I was aiming to read a little bit more of this, but you know, I already read 3 full books and am 22% into a 4th book, which is so good for 48 hours, and I'm proud of that. And I am exhausted. I went to hot yoga. I had dinner and showered, and now it's 8 p.m. and for the rest of the night I just want to relax a little bit. I've been doing some crocheting. I started right before my hot yoga class, but it is definitely a bit of a struggle. And I'm still figuring it out, but it's been fun to learn. But it's not something that I can listen to an audiobook while I do, because I have to watch the tutorials for now and figure out how to actually do this correctly. But it's been fun. I'm going to work on this a little bit more, probably watch another episode of the new season of You, and then go to sleep because I have work tomorrow. But thank you guys so much for watching if you made it all the way to the end, and be sure to subscribe for a future vlog or another video of some kind. Definitely let me know what you're interested in seeing, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.